lamp was originally never actually about a haunted lamp. It was just a basic idea that I came up with in my spare time. This idea was a story that had no ending. The story involved a farmstead, with the man just wandering around picking up various objects and having flashbacks of how the objects actually got there. My idea was that in these flashbacks, the farm was burning down and the farmers, people that were living there, probably the Kennedy family from Lamp, that's what I was thinking, were actually trying to survive against these invaders trying to brutally kill them by burning down their farm.
We're gonna cross some tracks.
You're not going that way.
We have to. Donna Road's the only one the Yankees haven't cut yet.
As I mentioned before, I never had an ending. I was at the farmstead used in the short film when I thought of this, and having no idea for an ending, my father discovered the lamp, and he talked about the man finding it and disappearing when he touched it. Remnants from this original idea can actually be seen in Lamp. Obviously the farm was used, as well as the lamp and the man walking around the farm itself.
Of course, the story is straightforward horror. Hauntings, ghosts and horror.
The shaking lamp was easily the best effect of the project. With my father's smart idea of using his extending kitchen table, which it opens up to form a bigger table, he made the illusion of the shaking lamp.
The lamp came alive by placing it on a table that we could open up a little bit, put a stiff piece of wire through, it's like a bike spoke or a bit of coat hanger wire, and we connected it to the lamp to make it dance around while I was underneath the table, jiggling the wire, and then we had a little globe with some orange cellophane wrapped around it that we poked inside the lamp, and the wire coming under the table to a battery and a little switch, so I had to flick the switch and jiggle the wire at the same time to get the effect.
The sign was a really nice addition to the project.
Spur of the moment decision, wasn't it, to have a special effect, and it was very easy to just make a sign that was...
My dad and I were sitting at his kitchen table discussing the sign. Then, minutes later, I decided to wander into his workshop and I see this bright red sign in the making. I was excited, and he seemed to be having a lot of fun making it as well.
It had a bolt holding one corner, and a little piece of fishing line and a little pin to hold the other end up, and it was just a matter of timing to make it swing properly, just for something so we can show that you're clever and you can do special effects as well as good stories.
This is the crumbling wall. The wall falls down as the man finds the lamp, and the house reacts to him releasing what was originally in the lamp. I was standing this side of the wall, trying to stay out of the shot, throwing pieces of fallen parts of the wall at the wall itself to make it crumble. Since the actual film happened, I didn't have to do much throwing because the wall was already almost completely ready to collapse. The wall has obviously crumbled much more because of weather and other natural disasters. It worked quite well. My glass shattering idea that I wanted for Lamp was simple. My mother drops the glass, I film it dropping and shattering. All good? Well, the first time we dropped it, it was quite disappointing. Okay, yes.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that was quite a surprise. I told my mum to put a bit of force into it. Not too much, just a little bit. Instead of dropping it, I just said put a little bit of hand movement into it. But no, of course she slams the thing into the ground. And it looked fine. Put a bit of effort into it. Put a bit of effort.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's good.
Stick to the Stinky Sheepdog came from a breeding facility for working sheepdogs, and because he was too stupid, he wasn't going to be very good as a sheepdog. So the friends of mine that run the place thought that he'd be a good friend for me, just as a domestic pet. And of course they're wrong, because he's a rat bag.
I am at the farmstead when a man discovers the haunted lamp, and it does to him what it did to the farmer. Turns him into a murderous killer with a pitchfork. The farmstead was one of around 3 places my father showed me for possible filming locations. It is located on Broughton Tickerra Road, I think I said that right, and it was perfect for my ideas. Editing Lamb was probably the most frustrating part. It was fun, but doing it for hours makes you get a little tired. Using the best editing program, in my opinion of course, I used the fantastic Sony Vegas. Hating that given editing program at school, using the Apple Macs, which I truly hate, I need my right click, and have adapted to my own program being Vegas. And using one on the Mac without my right click is a no-no.
spine when I saw it for the first time, and I did. So I think to cram all of that in 5 minutes is an excellent effort. Good job. And yes, I'm looking forward to seeing the next one. I'd also like to see the director's cut with all the longer stuff, because I know we've got enough to make a half-hour film.